Welcome back. It's your boy Junior with my co-host
Nikki. You know, you could say Nikki and introduce us yourself too. We don't always have to introduce ourselves.
Okay, fine. Shit.
Oh my gosh. The dude again.
Is your mic on? Okay. I don't know. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. With a special guest, a good friend of ours. Say your name. Bitch, say your goddamn name. Damn.
I was like, which one do I say?
Imani.
Yeah.
No.
Keep testing me, I'll just start tagging your ass in these goddamn posts that make.
It's between Gabrielle and Heidi.
That's not what it is on her driver's license.
God.
So.
You still refuse to call me Nikki though.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Like how y'all refuse to call me Junior.
I don't refuse. It's been over a 10-year habit thing. Okay, I've known you as known you. So there's no, that's like calling my mom dad. Like, it's not gonna happen. It's just like, that's installed.
Did you see what I sent you about the pronouns and shit like that?
Oh no, I can't.
Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous.
I can never remember any of them. We're feeling things over here.
Yeah, we're feeling things.
It's
Tingly, bingly. Plugged in. Oh, cats attacks.
Oh.
Corey, our friend Tucker has a cat named Freya. She's a very skittish kitty cat. Well, apparently when Tucker was living with Corey was doing something with food, and the cat came up to him and hissed at him, and Corey pulled a knife on him. He's like, fuck you, bitch. You know? And many years have passed since this happened. And me and Corey went to Tucker's to hang out with Tucker. Well, one day, while we were over there hanging out, Corey went to the bathroom. Came out of the bathroom, and all we hear is and it's Freya over here in the corner looking at Corey, and Corey's like pinned inside the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Trying to get out. And he's like, Tucker, come get your dude cat. Every time Corey tried to step out of the bathroom, it goes to charge him and hiss and squats. You know, trying to bounce and shit. And Corey's like, Tucker, get your cat. Tucker's like, I don't know why Freya's doing that. Freya, stop it. And I said, ooh, she's mad at you for something. She's holding a grudge. And she thought this was a good opportunity. Yeah. And that's that's when Corey and Tucker told me that Corey pulled a knife on her. I'm like, see, that pussy didn't forget.
No.
She was gonna fuck your ass up. My cats, they're very judgy motherfuckers, and they hold grudges too. This one right here, every time he hears water, he looks at me and runs. Because I gave him his first bath, and it was so dramatic for him. Smells like
Smells
what
are you doing?
Peppers.
What smells like peppers?
This pen.
Peppers. What kind of peppers?
Like black pepper.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So
I don't smell it.
Okay, you don't smell it. Alrighty.
You decided on a name. Heidi.
Heidi? Okay, well here, Heidi.
I missed it.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Nope, neither.
So I've done this thing so it helps us so we don't hit a quiet moment, because I don't want any quiet moments in the podcast, you know?
I'm looking in the
I'm going to call this podcast talks. So if we feel like we're losing train of thought or something, I can pick something from this book to read.
Because we're ADHD.
And just facts. Straight up facts on that.
Oh my gosh, I blew it out instead of sucked it.
Oh.
You did what?
She blew instead of sucked.
Don't do that. That'd be a waste of brain. Especially don't do it while there's fire on it. None of us want to catch on fire. Huh? Do what? I mean, they can't see us. They can't see us smoking.
It's only less than 0.3%.
Not that. That's real
Delta.
shit.
We're talking about the Delta thing.
Oh. Fuck all that. People know that I'm a toker.
I'm a joker.
I'm a-
Ooh. So I wrote down some scary facts, and some of them are like, this is gross. No. Okay, here we go. This one's creepy.
He's ready to list off these scary things.
Oh yes, especially this one. You are always 6 minutes away from death.
What?
But your breathing resets that clock.
No, fuck that shit.
There is a science fact that if it wasn't for us breathing, we will die instantly.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
In
So-
6 minutes?
So and it's
Okay.
always
I get
six,
it.
Yeah, and it's always 6 minutes till we take another breath.
I don't wait 6 minutes to breathe.
No.
I'm breathing like on the minute. Bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I feel like there's a very long pause.
Woo!
Lord.
I get it now. I get it. You sure it's not a joke?
No, I looked it up. It's a science. Yeah. It's science.
No, but yeah, that's scary though to think about it.
Oh, the other one is kind of.
It's
Well, that's
obvious.
like when you have a heart attack or your lungs collapse, you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
But if you stop breathing, you're gonna die because you're gonna suffocate.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't suffocate. The only way I want to be suffocated is by titties. Sorry.
I thought you were gonna-
I've said it multiple times how I want to go out. If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be by food or sex. Period.
Yeah, I guess. I
So
always want to be asleep.
He wants to be like
No.
chicharronan. Or no,
Chaperone.
no.
Oh, nasty. No, what were you saying?
You said you want to be like off of
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be me that dies during sex.
Poco Loco.
Papa Loco. Oh, choking on chorizo.
Yes, that's chorizo, man.
Everybody laughed at him.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
That's how he died. Rough food.
Most people drown in fresh water than salt water.
Because you float more in salt. Know that?
No, I didn't.
You float more. Things float better in salt or something like that. It has to do with the salt water content. But that's very, I believe that one.
Oh, and you know what else?
And
And I didn't write this down. I just know this by medical books and training. You can actually drown in a teaspoon of water.
Yes, I've heard that.
And there's a law that you cannot spit. Like if an officer sees you spitting in one spot, that same spot, 6 times, that's a teaspoon of water and you could have caused death. It's against the law.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm like, well, who the fuck gonna be stupid and stick the whole face
Wait a
in my
minute.
spit?
Exactly.
How's that gonna happen? Or don't you have
Who's
to like
going
ingest
around?
it?
Breathing spit and like laying up. Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. But I guess if
They
you're
can
like
fall on it.
a psychopath.
Don't even get me. Don't.
But they'd have to
Psychopath.
suck it in because it would be like there's no way they would have to suck it in. Like,
So this one is just a fact, which kind of goes with what we talked about last time about the angels
okay.
and the babies.
Ew. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, so
What we were talking about without him?
Yeah.
yeah,
Ah.
Netflix.
yeah, it's so angels have came down to earth.
Yes.
You know how God had sexual partners? Angels had sexual partners. And when they had sex with their sexual partners were gifted visions and knowledge of the angels, well, from the angels through sex. And because of that, God himself couldn't handle leaving those beings on earth with that kind of knowledge, you know? So he cursed them to the sea, which forced them to become sirens. Sirens that a lot of people know of are mermaids.
Mermaids are
That's
scary.
crazy.
Mhm. They were the beautiful women who were chanted by evil. He was mad, so when he cursed them, it was evil. So when they sung songs to, lure, seamen, they look beautiful, they sound beautiful, but once they got them in the water, they turned beast.
That ain't making me feel like I'm evil or something.
I mean, if you're a
I brought up Nephilim, and I believe in sirens and mermaids.
So
I
does
tell that
Corey.
to Natalie almost every other day.
So does Corey. Well, what I found, it's almost a page and a half, but it's very cool, interesting information. Because it's about the angels, and also talks about their babies, which is very
that are
awesome.
half human.
Yeah, but hang on, that's not the only thing. So this is, hang on.
What the hell?
What? She went to the restroom. Yeah.
Everybody say hi to Hannibal. I mean, Anakin.
Yeah, my evil dog. So this right here, the fallen angels. So after the angels come down from heaven,
Whee!
the world just implodes with absolute chaos. So when they came down, chaos reigned on the earth.
Yes.
That's what it's saying. Fine. Here we go again. There's literally women giving birth to the angels. Well, from the angels, giving birth from the angels. And their babies became giants.
Mm-hmm. The Nephilim.
Yeah, didn't know that shit. Giants. Oh, giants.
So does that mean all giants are Nephilims?
Well, that's why
That's what
the
they're trying to
Bible, the flood happened, pretty much.
See, and that comes on this too.
So that giant that David killed was a Nephilim.
Yeah. Or that's what the Bible.
Yeah. But, where was I? Here. There's this thing called the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's like a Bible about the angels. It's called the I'm high. The Dead Sea Scrolls. It's like a book, but talking about the angels. And they found this thing in a cave. This thing is 2,000 years old. 2,000.
Ooh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And to think we only live like a percentage of that, like only 100 years.
Oh yeah.
Compared to like 1,000.
I'm pissed.
But on one of these pages, it really focuses on the angels, and they call this the Book of Giants. This talks about how the angels, impregnate the bitches. They're women. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
So lovely.
I know. But
Tell us how you feel. Okay, what really grinds your gears? The root of it all
I know.
is coming to surface.
My mother can't stand her.
Yep.
She's a bitch. Okay. Here we go. Now I gotta. Okay.
Stop looking at me like that.
So.
Stop it.
Harder.
Women give birth to the angel babies who are giants.
Oh, your cat's making me so weird.
This page talks about that.
In this conversation.
Well, I cannot read this right now. Shit.
Did you write that?
Maybe you should use your notes on your phone.
Maybe people that have more than one
It's not the fact
personality
that I can't
just
read
have
it. It's
angels
more the fact that
or
my eyes are
demons
blurry.
in them.
Well, the fallen angels are like
Demons.
supposed to be
So the
demons.
flood happened because God didn't like the fact that angels had their babies and they were giants, So to wipe them all out, he caused the flood. But I can remember some of this. I don't have to read this shit because it was very interesting. But when the angels were down on earth, they were crossbreeding species. They took one species one creature from each species, which equaled up to 200 species. I don't know how, but there was. But angels were experimenting with them, crossbreeding, and God didn't like this.
What are scientists? Angels?
Angels,
Yeah.
angels were the first scientists, period. All up and shit. But angels were the scientists before us, you know? And so when God didn't like the creatures that the angels were making because they were abomination, you know, centaur, the lion with the snake heads or some shit like that, you know? The Greek mythology creatures, that's what angels made.
Okay,
That's their, pretty much, yeah. But God didn't like it, so God brought, you know, the flood. But he wasn't able to kill all of the creatures that the angels made.
Okay.
Because, they say that because the water, they said 200 species. That included sea life. Hence why we're always finding new, different creatures from the sea on a daily basis.
You know, it's a weird fact too that in the Bible it doesn't say where water came from. It doesn't say that.
No, it doesn't. I noticed that. Yeah.
Isn't that weird? To think that.
So what did he make each day?
He had to create the water or something, but you know, he created earth and heaven, but it doesn't say exactly when and where and why the water was created.
Yeah, because water's life, so you'd think it would be in the Bible.
Yeah, because
God is life.
Yeah, but things dwelled here way before us, though. That's the thing. Like, Earth was here way before we fell. Like, it's like crazy to think that.
Yeah.
I didn't fall. I just sat here wondering why God made us. Was it a game?
It could have been him.
The Hunger
Exactly.
Games.
I know.
The new movie is coming out.
Oh my God, I know. I can't wait
for
to
it.
see it.
Yeah,
Our
I
country's
know.
becoming that soon. I can already tell. They're always fucking up on something. So, because of that, you know, they made those creatures from the sea. There is a passage in the Bible where Moses. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, no. I'm down. Moses says, literally, well, Moses says
Literally.
that fish in the sea that don't have fins or scales are abomination and you cannot eat them.
Like a jellyfish.
Jellyfishes don't have scales or fins. You know, there's a lot of weird creatures that don't have
Squids.
fins. Yeah, that's abomination, you know.
Octopi.
And Moses says that in the
And
Bible.
those are the scary looking shit.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But
stronger than you
another
think they are.
thing,
and the deeper you go, the less skeletal will remain.
exactly.
Yeah.
But the
Mhm.
problem is, we have not discovered 90% of the ocean.
What?
You know?
So what if the blob is real and he lives in the ocean?
What about the fucking Kraken?
Yeah.
That was a sea beast that was made from an angel. And it's supposed to be half man and half squid. And it's supposed to be like a huge giant that lives in the sea.
What about all those characters from the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah. That's
I mean, that could
Have you seen what a king crab looks like? Or is it a king crab or a spider crab?
No, it's a
Spider
king
crab.
crab, that big ass thing that's almost the size of a trash can.
No, that's actually a coconut crab.
Oh,
They're-
those are fucking gross.
No, I'm talking about these get like 8 feet tall. Crabs.
They're real?
Yeah, they're real.
Spider crabs.
Alive right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Spider-
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Why
They're
don't people
huge.
just
They're
eat
at
them?
They're at the Dallas Aquarium. They're creepy as hell. I have pictures.
It
of
was
them.
as tall as you?
It was long, but they get that big in the.
They have very long legs.
Let's see.
But what if they stood all the way up? That would be. That's fun. Oh,
Real
die.
creepy, that's
Oh,
right.
no, fucking
Do
heart
y'all
attack.
know the
Die.
actual story of the Muffin Man?
That he was a killer.
Yeah. The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yes, stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a murderer.
He
Children.
killed children. Yeah, I've heard something about that.
Children. Bitch. The Muffin Man, also known as the Dairy Lane Dicer.
I know.
Oh, you see the picture?
Scary as
They're
hell.
ugly. They're real scary. I know, it's so gross. So
That's
the
like when I
Muffin
saw how
Man,
big fucking pigs are.
Muffin,
Look
that's
at you.
creepy.
That's why they're deadly, though. That's why you wear them. Okay, back to.
Yeah, back
The
to
Muffin
this.
Man.
The Muffin Man,
you wanna talk
also
about
known
killing
as
children.
the Dairy Lane
Sorry.
Dicer, who was first he was the first serial killer in England. He was the very first one in England.
The first known.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's been psychopaths for day one, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the devil.
Yeah. His legal name was Frederick Thomas Linwood. And he was born 1563 and he passed away 1612. The Muffin Man would make his deliveries just like any other baker, but he would lure children away from their homes by playfully tying a string around a muffin and pulling it.
What the fuck?
Away,
like a fish.
Yeah, away from their steps.
No.
Children would take this as a game and chase the muffin down the street, which led to his muffin bakery, where the Muffin Man would lure them in and torture them
You
and
have
then
to be
kill
pure
them.
evil to hurt innocence.
Yeah.
No, it's just like the fucking witch.
Oh, Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
exactly
it
like
was
that.
almost kind of like that, yeah.
I guess.
But that wasn't real, though.
Who's
How do you know?
right?
Oh,
Ooh.
but between
Prove it.
between the year 1589 through 1598, the Muffin Man killed 15 children.
Nope.
That's fucking gross. I can't. I don't understand what brings you the feeling of that you need to kill a child.
Well, the thing is,
Grown-ups?
filling up,
Oh,
you need
there's
to
a
kill
lot.
a pig and put it in your mouth. They're so delicious.
Ma'am, did she just say that kids are delicious?
No,
pigs
pigs!
are delicious.
Okay, but where did that come in play?
Because there's vegetarians and vegans. That's why you can have butter, but right? Because you're a vegetarian, not a vegan.
Okay, I'm lost. I was saying I don't understand how someone can murder children.
Yes, and I was saying, how can someone just murder a fucking living creature that's
But,
so
okay,
big
but- okay.
in front of you?
But that's to
To
eat
eat
and
it.
live.
I feel like
Children,
there's
you're not
something
eating the
smaller.
children.
They were.
He probably was for eternal life or something. I'm sure something coerced him to be that evil.
Yeah.
Demonic from the core.
Stop
Like,
looking at me like that.
Oh, then stop staring at him. He's only staring at you because you're staring at him.
He moved closer to me. He was right there. He was out of sight, out of mind, and now every time I look down,
Out of sight, out of mind. Jesus Christ. Don't speak unless you're spoken to.
that dude.
I know. Jesus. Oh.
Yeah.
So some of these facts I've learned today. Okay.
I want to learn those.
This is
the hardest one.
These are very disturbing. It's called disturbing sex facts. This damn thing says the impulse to masturbate for women and men is because of the spinal cord. Nothing to do with your brain. So your brain doesn't tell you to masturbate. Your spinal cord
Why?
sends you some kind of signal to masturbate.
What?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, and I had looked it up. Like, before I even wrote these down to talk about it, I looked this shit up. Apparently, our spinal cord can release some kind of pheromones.
I guess it's.
Yeah, the pheromones.
Yeah, that attracts us to masturbate. So if we don't get enough
makes you
sex,
horny.
yeah, our body instantly is like, you gotta release something. Yeah, it like releases some kind of pheromone. Like it's very weird. Because I didn't understand.
I mean, I
that.
guess it's, your brain is the spine is an extension of the brain because it comes.
It is,
Yeah,
and it
like
has
right-
the same fluid.
Yeah. Weird. That's why they do spinal taps and stuff too.
Exactly my point.
Oh, and this one is kind of. It doesn't shock me because there's that always saying blue balls, you know.
I don't know what that means. I've
Blue
never heard that
balls.
in my face. Wait, blue balls.
You've never heard that in your face.
You hear things in your face now.
Okay. Like I was born at a very young age. Okay.
I hate that. I can't. No. I mean,
I had to watch
bless
that
your
like
heart
3
and
times.
bless your heart. Like,
Oh no, that's bless your heart, honey.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. But this one right here, and I looked this up. This is pretty crazy. Oh my god! If if a woman or a man don't orgasm, their genitals
Tabernacle.
can turn blue.
I can't see him, so my vagina, so whatever.
It'll probably be
Ew.
Oh, if I could see?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
They'd be my beef curtains if I could. If I could.
I've never seen a man's balls purple or blue
Unless he black.
Like fucked his nuts up, like fucked him up, like like fucked him up,
or
like he busted a nut, not in a good way.
I couldn't. What is that?
My feet.
Oh my gosh.
I've noticed though that guys' penises are usually darker in tone than the rest of them.
Yeah, which is weird. I've noticed that over the years. I've noticed that about myself. That my junk is tanner than my body itself. And the tanner my body gets, the darker it gets.
It gets rubbed a lot?
I don't know. Close, maybe. I don't even know where that even comes from.
You know, wear and tear, you start...
I know.
I'm sure you rub your arm in one spot enough, it's gonna look different from this.
Yeah, chafing.
Yeah.
So this next one is kind of strange. I don't know if it's true. I didn't do research on this one. But I'm going to say it because you've had this experience.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you have. Oh, excuse me.
Ew.
So, straight men searches images of penises online almost the same as much as they look at vaginas online.
When have I gone to this?
Because you said that one of your exes had pictures of naked men on his phone.
That was Alex.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. And
like
but you also said you also found
website.
naked women on there too. So I'm all like, that right there says straight men tends to look at men penises online as much as pussy.
What? That's crazy.
So I'm like, that might be somewhat true because I mean you were with someone who did that.
Yeah.
So
only one.
I know.
Questionable.
Alright.
Right?
Why? Where did that come from? How did we sync on that? Like, how did our minds go? Michael Jackson.
Oh, we all three did that too. So, oh yeah. Give me that. I need that pipe. Oh, so 7 million people.
Oh no! Don't let me.
Starved.
No,
are
no. I'm gonna look for it.
day.
Stop trying to look for it.
Are you what? What's happening?
You're a scarecrow. That's how
My
it is.
scarecrow?
I had to stop my eyes from looking for it before I get scared to cry.
Look at my scarecrow.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, did you cover it back yet?
Yes, I covered it. Send that back to
I can't live it. I know it for as long as I can.
So I haven't done the research on it, so I don't know if it's 100% true. But it is like a very you used to sit right there in the corner. I moved it over there. But it's a disturbing fact. 80% of children see their imaginary friends after they're dead. No, after they died. So if your child has if your child sees an imaginary friend, that only happens if they have almost a near-death experience.
Well, I know I did.
I know I did, and I know I had a near-death experience.
I might have to.
Because my cord was wrapped around my throat and I wasn't breathing, so they had to pull me out with clamps. So I almost died right
That's
there.
kind of scary because I hear David's playing with himself sometimes.
But both
And
of
he
y'all
almost died.
didn't make it though.
But Zayvon almost didn't make it. So he has his imagination. Shut up. No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, why did
it's
you
kind
bring
of
this up?
creepy.
I I'm already paranoid enough, especially that damn hallway.
I used to have imaginary friends. Hell, my other.
It's creepy to think about. It's a very
Identities.
disturbing fact.
I'm just gonna think of as drop dead friends.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
That's where imaginary friends come from.
Oh yeah.
Drop dead friend. You've never seen it?
And we're back. We got a little.
Is it
chop
on?
shop
We
in the
are
middle.
doing another.
Yeah, we're gonna do another one. Might as fucking well get it over with. Since we're already here
And ready.
and ready.
Are you in the mood?
This one over here is talking about my goddamn cat. Lord have mercy. What was I gonna do? Oh, disturbing fact. In 1963, the Bronx Zoo had an exhibit called "The Most Dangerous Animal in the World," and it was just a mirror in an empty room. When people were outraged, and the zoo was made to take it down in 1964. So a year later,
That was
the
30
zoo-
years before I was born.
Yeah, they were made to take it down because people were outraged.
That's funny.
That
That's
exhibit was called "The Most Dangerous Animal in the World." It's
We
just
are.
a mirror in a room. But yeah, exactly. We are. We destroy everything that we don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
We don't ask. We just shoot first. You know.
Hate without parent calls.
Yeah.
It's different. So
It's
yeah.
real.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm hearing you.
What? You're marrying me?
Yeah.
Then stop fucking rocking. Why are you copying me? I'm in a rocking chair. You're not. You're in a couch.
I don't know. I think it was just. Subconscious. Stop.
Oh, I can't.
Thank you.
I am so lost right now.
I want some bacon. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, so this scares me a little bit because I used to have an animal that I had to put down because of it. I don't want more. Rabies.
Ew.
Have you ever had an animal that had rabies? It's
No.
horrible. You have to put them down. You can't
Yeah.
really save them. And I'm about to tell you why. And this can happen to people too.
Yeah,
by the way.
we had to take the rabies
Yeah.
shot.
But rabies attack the brain and the spinal cord. It can also be passed through animal or human through saliva. There's no cure for the rabies once it moves to your brain. So once the rabies gets to your brain, it's over. There's no cure. Even if you have a rabies shot, there's no cure because it's to your brain. You can't cure that.
Shit.
And you can't get rid of it because your brain protects it, and it's protected by a blood-brain barrier.
Wow.
So once a human gets that, we're gonna have to do the same thing that we do animals: put them down, kill
Like a
them.
zombie.
Yeah, instantly, because they're gonna act rampant. They're gonna want to bite people. They're gonna like this one over here that likes to bite people.
Who are you talking
Does your
about?
teeth feel itchy today?
Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Well, he's the odd one out. You don't like biting people?
No, I don't feel the urge of needing to bite people.
It's a delightful urge.
Oh my! I don't understand y'all in this biting thing.
Cockers. Oop.
Cockers. I can't with that. Lord have mercy on your soul.
Oh, back.
So this is well, it's creepy to me
Mm-hmm.
because it's about men. There is a spider called There's a spider called the Brazilian Wonder that gives you 3 hours of painful boner before you die from its venom. So if this
Wow.
spider bites a man, we will get a raging hard-on for 3 hours and it will hurt. And after that, we die from the venom. That's fucking, that's... Oh, just thinking about that gives me the ibbly wibbly wibbly. Because my thing is, if that spider does that to men, what the fuck happens to female if it bites a female?
Your clit gets super big.
A whole new definition of fat pussy.
For real.
Get Botox on your lips.
Oh no, the clit's in between the lips.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
It's a female pussy. I mean, it's a female penny.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't. Lord have mercy. But that freaked me out.
I thought it was really funny.
That freaks me out. It just freaks me the fuck out.
It's like you better be nice to women.
Right? A spider comes around, bites the pecker, and gives me a raging hard on. 3 hours and then die from the venom.
Yeah, it's horrible, right? That sounds horrible.
Fucking disgusting.
It's so funny though for those horrible men. The ones that
There's another spider called the Oompa
horrible.
Lupo. And it's called
Oompa Lupo?
Yeah, Oompa Lupo. And there's also another name for it called stone spider. Once it bites you, you're stiff. Your whole body is stiff for hours. And you slowly die from its venom.
Ooh, I would hate that. That's like C. pluralysis.
Yes. That right there. I found that out from the fucking.
No.
And I'm all like, that can't be real. So I googled it. And it's fucking real. It's called a stone spider, and the other name is Oompa Lupo spider. And
Like Oompa Loompa?
yeah, not Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa.
I like Oompa Loompa.
Okay.
The Oompa Loompa.
I get with spiders. I hate it.
Another fact about this serial killer. Serial. Come on, Serial. I can't. When I get too high, I
Jack Black.
I can't talk. No, Ted Bundy. This one's about Ted Bundy.
Oh no, I was saying you reminded me of Jack Black.
Calm down. Okay.
What?
Peaches. Peaches. That was stuck in my head yesterday.
Oh my god, I love it.
So Ted Bundy requested for his ashes to be spread out on the Cascade Mountain in Washington, D.C., which is the same place where they found 4 of his victims at. And you know what happened? They fulfilled his request. They spreaded his ashes in the area where 4 of his victims were found.
Gross.
I don't understand.
I don't understand that. He wanted to be buried there because it's beautiful. But he was also wanting to be buried there because that's where 4 of his victims, people he killed there in that spot. He wanted to be dead where they died at. Creepy, disgusting.
It's creepy that he was so normal.
Yeah, he was.
I don't even
He had
know
a
who Ted
job.
Bundy was. I never heard of him.
Go watch that.
You know what?
Oh my goodness. What was that?
Yeah, you've gone up like 3 fucking times, man. I can't wait for this new Hunger Games movie. What? Hunger Games.
He said that's not the right thing to talk about with me.
What, Hunger Games movie? Why?
I don't know anything about it. I don't know what y'all talking about. I just remember that one girl with the red and the bird, and I was like,
Oh, she doesn't know anything about the fucking Hunger Games.
nope.
For real, we're gonna have to watch it after this.
Oh my
Because
god.
those are good fucking movies.
Oh my
man.
goodness.
Good fucking movies, you hear me? Good movies.
I prefer Adam Sandler when he randomly starts yelling at the person. I love Adam Sandler.
We could be distant family members. Who fucking knows? But
What's
that
happening?
movie is supposed to be this series is supposed to be taking place before like the districts got too bad, before
Yeah, when
President Snow became president.
Yeah, it's of President Snow.
iZombie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like his teen years growing up to become a president.
Where's my coffee?
We don't know. Where is your coffee?
No, I did not.
Hopefully you didn't put it in my freezer. That shit.
Oh no, I was in a glass.
Oh.
Back.
I know. Get it,
And I was like,
girl.
nope,
Get
I
it,
don't
get
want
it,
this
get
to
it, girl.
Back.
There's another movie.
Kitty,
What is it? My brain's working too fast.
The Living Dead.
No, that's old.
No, the new one that came out or is coming out.
The Meg 2. That's coming out too, and I can't wait for that. I love shark movies. I love shark movies. I love sharks. I want to go swimming with sharks without a cage.
No,
Oh,
it is scary
Yeah.
because
You
it's
can
into
swallow
the
you whole.
unknown. Wow.
Okay, have you been reading about all these sinkholes happening in different areas
I've
of?
seen videos.
Yes.
of
I have. It's like fucking creepy as fuck. Like, where the fuck? How the fuck all that area got pushed down already? Thrown down before the believer. Because you know how thick the fucking earth is. That's creepy.
But there's I'm following someone on TikTok that's talking about these sinkholes, and there's sinkholes in oceans.
Yeah, definitely. They're everywhere. They can be in water.
Exactly. But he was saying if our Earth core was nothing but gas and lava, why hasn't none of it seeped out of these sinkholes?
That's a good point.
You know? And then his other video, I haven't found it yet. I
So
was
what are
trying
you
to
saying?
find
The core's empty?
No, that there's another, I guess, planet inside of our planet.
Oh yeah, because it's taking substance and it's not giving it back.
Yeah,
And the earth
these
takes things to
sinkholes
come back.
are appearing and things are being sucked in it, but nothing's
Nothing's
coming
coming
out of any of these sinkholes. So where is that shit actually going?
So,
Yeah.
They're
That's
trying to say
creepy.
there's another world
Wow.
That's
inside
creepy.
this one, and there's a cave.
Stop touching me.
Oh my god, no one's touching you. You're just over there freaking out. We're feeling things while we're high. So China found this cave, and they were exploring this cave, and this cave is meters and meters
Nope.
in the ground. And they said they ended up finding lights, and they were following this light, and this light legit leads to this open area, this huge open area that has trees, its own sunlight. It has water coming in through a hole from the top of the cave. Yeah.
That's great.
And he was talking about that. And he's like, what if dinosaurs didn't really die? What if they went into a
Have you
cave
seen
that went
Ice
inside
Age, I think it's the
Meltdown?
Meltdown or
I have
something
not
like
seen
that,
one.
where that's exactly what happens. They find like an underground dinosaur.
Yeah. They go into a cave and it's like, and you're like, this is meters and meters in the ground,
Yeah, that's
away from
crazy.
everything, and you find all this? Like, what?
Little terrariums,
Yeah.
is a perfect example.
Little what?
Terrariums, like those little tanks with greenery and stuff, and they have them covered, and they just coexist itself. You don't do any maintenance with it.
Yeah, it just stays there
You
alive.
missed it,
You just
maybe
missed
once
it.
every so often.
Yeah. They're really cool. I've actually thought about buying.
You miss it
They're
every once in so
expensive.
often.
Oh, I know. They're like $340.
And to do one on your own, with scratch, is gonna be
Very expensive too. But yes, that
Good
was
God, Mom.
kind of interesting. I came across those videos on TikTok today because I'm like, that is true because we do have all those sinkholes, but nothing's coming out any of them. So where's all that shit going?
Yeah, it has to be going somewhere else because what comes in must come out.
Exactly.
Oh wait, that penis is coming out.
Oh my god.
another note.
Yeah. So, Ooh, season 3 of The Witcher. They're gonna release 2 different parts. Each part's gonna have at least 4 or 5 episodes.
So why couldn't the father live?
But,
Oh yeah, because he was an irrechangeable.
But this is going to be Harry Clive's, not Harry Clive's last season. And then what's his name is going to take over season 4 and season 5.
Kitty, kitty.
So that's gonna be like a whole other. I'm not even ready for the fucking that show up.
Hello. I'm loving it.
So, what? Okay. So I have to ask this. Have you read the love language book?
What?
But you know of the love languages?
Yeah.
Have you? Okay.
I know of it.
What love language do you think you are?
I have the feeling that I have multiple definitions in my mind.
What? Let me grab the book.
No, seriously, you know how I am. Like borderline. I'm like AID. I'm like, turn on the fix this nigga. That's what I am. So I can see like yes and no at the same fucking time. Mentally.
Okay, so these are the love languages. There is quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, physical touch, and words of
Affirmation.
yeah.
Affirmation.
I feel like I am more of a physical touch and quality time. I think that's my love language.
Ooh, we got more than one.
Yeah. You
You have
have
the
to. You have.
primary, and then you have like a secondary, and then you have like a third.
My primary is physical touch, and then my second primary is quality time. There you go. Shit. I know. You have to read the book. The book's very interesting. I've read the book.
If you say so.
Fuck. Did you hear the demon that tried to come out of her? It's like, ooh.
You got up to get it, didn't get my coffee.
I didn't get up again. I've been here.
Yeah, I've been sitting right here this whole time.
So, cheese and beans?
Ooh, cheese and beans. So that's a wrap, y'all. We are hungry.
Oh, yeah.
We want to eat. And this is the second part to the first part that we got cut off. But it's okay. We'll see you in another episode. I don't know if I can put these with them or not. Ooh, maybe I can try to put them together. I'll have to go on a website. Maybe I can stick both. If so, we didn't end it. But if I can't fix it, we ended it. This is the second part. So this is it. Bye.
Hi.